Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another day Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Monday, and it's September 19th. Light economic day today for economic news. We just got the NAHB Home Builders Index. This is kind of the index that kind of measures the confidence level of the home builders from the National Association for the month of September. So you can see here back in August we had a 59 on the index level, and the forecast was supposed to have a slight increase, 60, and it jumped up to 65. So good numbers there. Obviously, it comes in as a bit of a surprise with a big jump like that. So good overall numbers right there. Headline news, we got the stock market's a little mixed today. Actually, everything started up higher. Even the Dow was up over 100 this morning. And then since then, everything's kind of pulled back a bit. Dow's actually down to about 35 now. Oil did go up slightly, up about 2%, primarily because two different items here. Libya, I guess there's some military unrest going on over there, which is affecting the exports, as well as OPEC, as well as some of the non-OPEC countries. It looks like they're coming to an agreement on stabilizing the prices on oil prices. So, of course, as a result, oil went up a little bit. As a result, roughly about 85 cents or something like that. So it's pushing almost $44 a barrel right now here. Now, up this week, we got some important items here. The big one, of course, for us will be the Fed meeting. The FOMC will start its meeting tomorrow, and it'll give its announcement on Wednesday. Also, the Japanese, the Bank of Japan will be having their meeting and giving their speech, their announcement early Wednesday as well, same day as us, but obviously them being ahead of us will be giving their announcement prior to us, giving our announcement. A lot of people are a little nervous about what Japan's going to be doing, as they've been struggling for quite some time here, for probably about almost like 2 decades now, really, of trying to get some growth over there, and it's been extremely difficult. So they're anxious to see what kind of stimulation, if they do any. They were disappointed. Investors were very disappointed with ECB for not coming out with it. And the last time ECB did nothing, which was about a week or two ago, the markets all dropped, and that could happen the same thing with Japan. Now, they aren't, going forward, they aren't expecting a rate increase at this meeting. It's about 12-15%. Currently set for a possibility of a rate hike for September, but a good chance of it over 50% happening in most likely December, if there is one to be done this year. Now, investors are going to be looking at third quarter profit earnings. They want to see if there's any signs of any increase in earnings reports from corporations, but they're also going to be looking at any economic data as to see if the economy is growing at all, if there's any possibility of it increasing, so if there's really a good reason or for the Fed to be raising rates and such. So those things are going to be what's going forward, so keep your eyes and ears out for those type of announcements going forward here, as those will kind of dictate the markets here. Here's the bond market today. As you see, we did almost touch off the 10-day moving average on Friday. It came down, came up short of the resistance level, which is starting to become like a floor for us. Today we did test the 10-day moving average, did fall back again. As you see, these little lines here did test go below it, and we're just seeing above the 10-day moving average. I would almost expect this sideways movement until Wednesday, after the Fed gives its announcement, before we have any breakout one way or the other. As you can see, the 10-day moving average is getting a little bit lower. We had this one, so we're getting into a sort of a tight range where it's going to push us in one direction or another. The thing I don't like, obviously, about this is we've had this nice little trend going upwards, and of course today we started lower from where we were where we started off on Friday. So, and that's all due to because now the 10-day moving average becomes a ceiling and can be a little tough to push our way through, especially in the heels of the Fed announcement as to what could happen. Investors still a little jury where with the comfort level with what's going on out there, if the Fed's going to be raising rates or not. All right, so rates are about the same where we left off. As you can see, we're only about 3 basis points. This is where we left off on Friday, and this is where we are now. It's about 3 basis points decline, lower from where we left off on Friday. So there's really no change in pricing today from where we left off then. All right, folks, we'll see you guys tomorrow, and wish you guys a wonderful day. Bye-bye.